because we have an excellent and exciting program for you today. So I'd like to welcome you to Best Workplaces for Commuters Race to Excellence Virtual Awards Ceremony. And thanks for attending, and we're very excited to announce the winners and to showcase their programs today. Okay, looks like it took just a little bit of time to get up on your screen. This is Julie Bond, and I'm the Program Manager for Best Workplaces for Commuters. I'm going to serve as your host today along with Naveen Georgie. Naveen, are you there? Naveen is the Information Coordinator for Best Workplaces for Commuters.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Great. Just wanted to make sure everything was working with you sound great. So Naveen and I are going to host the program today and share some of the honor of announcing the awards. And so we are going to announce the finalists. And before we go into the presentation of awards, we're honored to have Marcus Moore with us here today. He's going to provide the presentation. He is from Fairfax County, and a little bit later, Naveen is going to introduce him, and he's going to give a short presentation for us before we announce the finalists. Okay, just a little bit of background before we get started. Best Workplaces for Commuters is managed by the National Center for Transit Research at the University of South Florida here in Tampa. And a little bit about the center. It's a Tier 1 university transportation center and actually the largest research center dedicated to public transportation. There's over 100 years of program experience. We are home to the Commuter Choice Certificate Program. I'm sure we have some graduates here in the audience. And then I'm sure many of you know well our National TDM and Telework Clearinghouse and our Transportation TDM Listserv. We have over 2,000 members and growing. Naveen manages the help desk, so please take advantage of that. There's 500 plus questions and answers. New ones are coming in every day. And we have many case studies that can answer all your questions on TDM. So also the TRIMS spreadsheet model, if you haven't taken a look at that, we also have that available for you to use. Okay, so today we're all here to hear about the winners of the Race to Excellence and to acknowledge their hard work. So really the race acknowledges the tremendous effort put forth by individuals and organizations who work in the TDM field or support transportation choices across the country. This is a national program, and we honor many different entities. Okay, the race, all of you who actually submitted for the race know this, that you were evaluated on 5 different criteria. So you went through the application and you provided information on how you recruited others to BWC, how you promoted within your workplace or to others. You talked about how you upgraded or offered other great programs. You told us about how you increased participation. And then, of course, if you had some things that you did that didn't fit into those categories, there's always that catch-all that you can put on your application. So it's, you know, easy to complete, and we always encourage you to suggest this to others that they join us and race to excellence with us. The award categories are for Best Sites. Best Sites was a new designation we started last year. At the end of last year, actually, and up and going strong. Employer, supporting agency, and university. So those are our 4 our award categories this year. Okay, before let me just go backwards because we're going to take a few polls before we start Marcus's presentation to find out who's in the audience. So get ready to participate. We're going to have you mark one of the answers here. How many people, including yourself, are watching today's Race to Excellence Awards ceremony at your location? So just check the box next to the one. Is it just you? Do you have 2, 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11, 12 to 14, or 15 or more? So go ahead and just mark what best. Looks like everyone's voting, coming in strong. Give you just a few more seconds. Okay, we'll show the polls so you can see. Looks like 67% of you are just at your computer. and these are nice to do that because you can just sit at your desk and watch. Looks like 14% have 2, 11% 3 to 5, and 6 to 8, 5%. So a little bit of a mix of people. Some of you are gathered together. Okay, and our second question, which of the following best describes your current best workplaces for commuters status? Are you a current BWC member, former BWC member, organization promoting BWC to employers, or a non-member? So just mark which best describes who you are. Give you just a few more seconds. Okay, looks like most of the voting has come in. We'll show the polls. Okay. Looks like 67% are current BWC members, 19% are an organization promoting BWC to employers, and 12% are non-members. Okay. So that completes our poll. I'm going to go back into presentation. And Naveen, I'm going to turn the time over to you.
Thank you, Julie.
Oh.
Yes, and now we're going to announce.
Yes, I'm sorry, you're going to announce the nominees. Okay.
Yes, great. And hold your applause until I'm done announcing all the nominees. Boise State University, Boise, Idaho. We have Booz Allen Hamilton, McLean, Virginia. We have the Central Arizona Project, Arizona. The City of Northport, here in Florida. Commuter Services in Florida. Commuter Link from New York. And CompuWare Corporation from Detroit, Michigan. We also, of course, have the Fairfax County Department of Transportation, and Marcus is presenting some of their efforts today. From Pennsylvania, we have Greater Valley Forge. It's a Transportation Management Association. And we have Hacienda Bayside from California. Harvard University is also nominated. And we have Legoland from here in Florida. The Mayo Clinic in Minnesota is also a candidate. And Piedmont Authority for Regional Transportation in Greensboro, North Carolina is one of our candidates as well. In Florida, South Seas Island Resort in Captiva. And from California, we have Stanford University. The state of Arizona is also competing. Suburban Transit Network, also referred to as Transnet from Pennsylvania, is one of our candidates. Tyndale Oliver and Associates in Tampa, Florida. The University of California in Davis, in Irvine, and the University of California in Los Angeles and San Francisco. The University of North Carolina in Greensboro, North Carolina is also a candidate, and University of Pennsylvania is one of our nominees. University of South Florida in Tampa, go Bulls, that's us, and also Virginia Tech in Virginia. Also our employer nominees, Yale New Haven Hospital. Thank you all for submitting your efforts and allowing us to acknowledge all your hard work to promote commuter benefits. Okay, we reached the part where Marcus is going to unmute his mic so he can join us. Marcus is the Employer Outreach Specialist with Fairfax County Department of Transportation, and he has more than 10 years experience as a member of the group that is responsible for working and promoting green commuter alternative programs at the local level and throughout employer sites in the area. During his tenure in Fairfax County, he worked to build and maintain relationships with over 1,200 businesses and residential property sites. In 2010 and until the present time. He has worked closely with us here at BWC and was able to reach in the past 4 years more than 40 new program members. Also, I would like to add that Marcus is the recipient of the Fairfax County Department of Transportation Honors Award and the Commuter Connections Employer Service Sale Team Award in 2012. And Mark will tell us about a special feature that is a promotional television studio piece that Fairfax County has produced, and it aired on their local channel, and it's been used as a tool to inform potential employers as members of BWC. So we'll hear about that. And I see Mark is ready, so take it away, Mark.
Okay, thank you very much, Naveen. Good afternoon to everybody that's in attendance today. Before I get started with my presentation, I'd just like to thank Naveen and Julie for their assistance with the program, and just like to give everybody a little history of how we began working to promote the BWC program. Back in 2010, our staff here at the Fairfax County Department of Transportation, we were working with numerous employers on TDM program implementation, and we just basically came up with the idea that we wanted to find some kind of way to recognize the employers that we were working with for the efforts that they were putting in to implement these programs. We were able to come across Julie Bond, and we were able to reach out with her as well as Phil Winters and reach out to build a partnership and a relationship over the last few years to promote the Best Workplaces program, and something that we branded as a Fairfax County side of things. The partnership worked so well over the last 4 years, and the relationship has been built up so well to the point that myself as well as my staff members and colleagues have been even featured in the Best Workplaces promotional brochure that's I'm sure a number of you have come across this promotion promoted nationally. As I go into the promotion here, I'm just going to break down a little bit of information about how we do our promotion in the county and different measures that we've taken to continue to promote the program and be consistent as we've been over the last couple of years. Okay, the first thing that I want to go into, one of the major things that we came up with when we were looking for someone to partner with to promote the program for type of award was we had the opportunity to look at some of the necessary requirements to be a member of the Best Workplaces for Commuters program, and it actually fell almost identically in line to some of the expectations that we have for our employers in Fairfax County when we talk about goals for TDM program implementation. Some of the benefits to that was through this promotion over the last 4 years, we've been able to have a number of our county programs recognized, which has in turn increased the amount of BWC members coming from Fairfax County, as well as have a number of different awards where we're able to give recognition to our county employers. So what we do as an all, FCDOT and the Transportation Services Group, we recognize a number of large employers for the range of transportation options offered by county employers to their employees. Some of the BWC designation acknowledges employers who have excelled in implementing green programs such as ride sharing, commuter benefits, biking and walking, teleworking, informal and formal programs, employer shuttles, as well as alternative work schedules and other strategies. As far as our promotion, the way we do it, we have a large, over 1,200 different employers that we have available to us in the Fairfax County. We look through those programs and we come up with a large prospect list. Our prospect list is based on, we really reach out to our level 3 and 4 employer sites. These employer sites are given specific levels based on their participation level. Their participation level is essentially how many programs, TDM programs they have in place. And our 3s and 4s usually are some of the companies that have telework programs, strong commuter benefits programs, and things of that nature. Once these level 3s and 4s are identified, they become our prospects, in which we reach out to those people and we come up with the prospect list and call those employers and gauge the interest of whether or not they would be interested in participating in the Best Workplaces program. We're able to go over the number of different benefits to being a membership in BWC, as well as continue to push the national recognition as well as the local recognition that they're able to receive by being awarded for their benefits. Most of the outreach consists of, a number of different mass mailers, phone emails, different things of that nature, in which we reach out to them and let them know that we're interested in having them become a participation in the program. And then at that point, we reach out and we do a number of different meetings to consult with these different employers, letting them know about what they're doing specifically that puts them in a position to be able to be awarded. Depending on what they have available at that site, there are certain instances where they may come up to just enough to becoming a member of the program, which actually they receive a benefit from us as well, because as TDM program outreach specialists, we're able to help them fill in the missing gaps for different programs that they might not have in place that are necessary for membership. So not only do we encourage employers to work with us to be recognized, but we're also able to help them put programs in place, which is something that, in the long run, that's what we're actually out for, as far as getting these programs in place and helping with the commuters in our area. One of the most important things that we thought about when we were coming up with working this program in the first year, we kind of want to come up with the in-house goal as far as what we felt like we can do with this promotion. The team, staff all got to kind of together, and we all kind of tossed out different things that we thought we could possibly accomplish. And what we decided to do is we decided to look at it from a 5-year standpoint. So what we did is we just decided that 50 by 2015 was just a goal that we wanted to set in-house for ourselves. Through a lot of different successes that we had over a year, fortunately, we're definitely on pace to reach that number next year, which will fall as our 5th year in promotion. Which we'll be actually doing a lot of outreach starting actually sometime at the end of this month. We'll probably start reaching out to employers, letting them know which of them we see as prospects, and promoting it all throughout the year, in which we have award ceremonies. Usually we've had them at December at the end of the year. As of today, we currently, over the last 4 years, between 2010 up until now, we have about 40 new employers that have been recognized from Fairfax County as a part of this promotion, and we're definitely very, very proud of that number. We're definitely proud of the fact that we can say that we're one of the counties with the most highly represented number of best workplaces for commuters employers in the entire country. So that's something that we're definitely proud about, and we've seen a great deal of benefits from getting employers recognized, as well as just increasing their excitement about being in the program. A lot of times we run into situations where, once one company is recognized, others happen to come across that information, and then they'll reach out to us to see what kind of steps they can take to be recognized as well. Over the next few slides, I'm just going to give everybody a few examples of the companies that we've recognized in their specific years that they were recognized as well. So in 2010, here's a list of a couple companies that you may have seen at some point in time that were recognized. If you happen to notice, for the first company, Fairfax County government ourselves, we actually applied for the membership as well, and that kind of began to put us in a position to start thinking about different ways we can get other employers involved as well. In 2011, we were just as successful, and we had a pretty good number of employees come in. Some of these, again, you may be familiar with. 2012, we were just as successful again, and as mentioned and brought up, the best sites was something that we partnered with Qatar to add to the program. At one point, a colleague of mine, we figured that not only should we be reaching out to employers that are implementing TDM programs, we started to look at office parks and what type of measures they were doing, whether it be shuttle service or things of that nature, to put in place so that they can help their employers get to and from work in an efficient manner. So at the bottom of the list here, you see our first 2 representatives for the Best Sites Awards was also from Fairfax County, Towers Crescent, as well as Tyson's Corner Center. And then this past year, which was our last year that we just wrapped up, actually this last month, we had another large group of employers which were recognized again. Some you may have seen at some point in time. And that's also down at the bottom, you'll see that we had 2 new best sites added again this year. So we've been really pushing this program overall to make sure that everyone is definitely aware that BWC and its benefits to becoming a member in this program. Next, I'm going to go into something that we decided to do this year. We got into a point where we were reaching out to different employers. We had a number of different strategies that I spoke to you about beforehand, where we were reaching out to them. So this year we decided to come up with something a little different. A lot of times the employers that we've been reaching out to, they was just hearing the benefits from us. So what we did this past year is we decided to work with our local Channel 16 in Fairfax County, and we brought in one of our winners from past years, leadership from Orange Business Services, and we put together somewhat of a studio piece interview session in which we had a breakdown of what the BWC program is about, what necessary steps should be taken if you're interested in membership. But on the flip side, we wanted to have an employer who had been recognized step in and explain why it was so important for them to be nominated as the best workplaces for commuter program. And these are benefits that are outside of the benefits that you happen to get as a member, which is the assisted training, the networking opportunities and such. So we had one of our representing companies come in and explain why it was such an important nomination for them. And obviously they had a great deal of different reasons of why that was important. But from this nomination of an award, they were able to receive additional awards. They got the local recognition from our Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, as well as the national recognition that comes with the Best Workplaces for Commuters program. So on the next slide here, I just kind of go over some of the different benefits, some of which I've already named. The national recognition for employers throughout Fairfax County, the local recognition that they get from the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, peer-to-peer competition. We've had, like I said before, a number of different companies that have reached out to us after seeing that some of their peers or competitors have been recognized in the county. So that's been something that's kind of actually helped us out a bit, where we didn't even have to outreach to some companies, and it turns out they were prospects. And then on top of that, just support from FCDOT and BW staff in working together to implement new programs. Because as I said, not only do we recognize companies for programs in place, but there's also been a number of different opportunities where we've been able to add new programs during this promotion. So it's just definitely been a pleasure working with the staff from down at Cutter. And this right here is just a picture of one of our board ceremonies where a couple of our companies were recognized. We've been definitely really excited to be a part of this, and we look forward to continuing to push the program and continue to add different things to it to make it bigger and better in the county. And we definitely want to thank everyone for their participation. And all of you who are members currently, I'm sure you definitely understand the benefits of becoming a member and representing your organization. As I mentioned, the Channel 16 footage, if there is anybody that wants to see this footage, feel free to contact me via email or at my phone number here listed, and I'd gladly be interested in forwarding you the link so that you can get a feel for what we did. And if I'm not mistaken, Julie may or may not have this information or video somewhere on their website, but if not, I can definitely get that to anybody who may be interested. Is there any other questions or anybody else that has any info for me?
Okay, Marcus, yes, we do have that link on the website, and we can, send out information to everyone on how to access that. So yeah, that will be available for them. And we have quite a few highlights of you on the website too. So I just recommend everyone, you can look on our website, and there's information and photos on, like the one you're seeing right now from each year. And so it's been just very exciting to work with everyone in Fairfax County on this program. You've done an excellent job, Marcus, and Glenn and everyone else there working to support this program. And I think from your presentation, we can all see how effective and how, I guess the one thing that comes to mind is when I did attend one of your ceremonies, that the employers just were, they loved the recognition. They loved going to the Board of Commissioners meeting. And so it's just a really great program you've put together, so we thank you again.
Well, thank you very much, and we appreciate all the assistance that we've gotten from everyone down at your staff. And like I said, we look forward to continuing to build upon this relationship. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you for everybody for attending today, and we look forward to working with anybody else in the future that may be of interest.
Okay. Thank you again, Marcus. Now we're going to move forward, and we're going to announce the winners. And also at the end, we have 3 best of winners. So from 3 categories, we have 3 best at the end that we're going to announce. So you want to stay around and see who the best of are for this Race to Excellence. Okay, so first we have the Gold Site Award winner. And Best Workplaces for Commuters Best Sites is a new designation, and it was created for commercial and retail developers, shopping malls, business campuses, and other multi-employer developments. And to receive this designation for the site location, the BWC Best Site Standard of Excellence must be met. So if you haven't heard about this site and your supporting agency, this is another piece to put in your toolkit as you're out marketing the program. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit, and our Gold Site winner is Hacienda. They're from Pleasanton, California, and we're going to share the 2 slides that they created. For the Race to Excellence, we require that you submit 2 of your own slides, and we feel that this is just a unique way to show everyone your program, and so the slide is developed by the award recipient with information that we're going to share. Okay, so a little bit about Hacienda. We've worked with James Paxton there at the site for many years. He's been a longtime BWC member. And this is an interesting photo there. You can see kind of an aerial shot of their development. And intermodal access is really a key component of a thriving and sustainable living and working environment there at the Hacienda Business Park. Okay, and you can see another kind of aerial shot. This is just an excellent business park. They have some great interaction with their tenants, and again, from them, the program components are basically critical to making functioning relationships between jobs, housing, and transportation work at Hacienda. So we congratulate you, Hacienda, on your best work site or workplace status, and we'll move on to the next category. Okay, we're going to go into Gold Employer. Okay, the Gold Employers, first you're going to see their names, and then we'll go through a little bit about each one of these sites. So the first one is Booz Allen Hamilton out of McLean, Virginia. Central Arizona Project, Phoenix, Arizona. City of Northport in Florida. CompuWare Corporation, Detroit, Michigan. Legoland, Winter Haven, Florida. Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. South Seas Island Resort in Captiva, Florida. State of Arizona, of course, in Arizona. Tyndall Oliver and Associates, Tampa, Florida. And Yale New Haven Hospital in Connecticut. You can see we have a good geographic diversity there, and now we're going to tell you a little bit about each program. Booz Allen Hamilton, which was one of our best ofs, and we had a presentation from them that you may have attended in a prior ceremony. And you can see they have lots of great things they offer. They work with Fairfax County also. They have free shuttles, hoteling, telework, bike racks, and more. Looks like they have some events also that they participate in. And really it's a very creative program, and one thing they found that really works is they offer some really great incentives. They have the WageWorks pre-tax transit subsidy, commuter connections, bike racks, showers and facilities, free shuttle between Metro and headquarters. They recruit and retain employees via their programs, provides for an improved work-life balance. And of course, as we all know, the shorter commute saves us money and stress. And so we congratulate you, Booz Allen Hamilton, for your successful program. Okay, our next one is Central Arizona Project, and they are going to share a little bit about their trip reduction program for 2013. And so they're located in Arizona, and they have a comprehensive and ongoing trip reduction program. They provided some stats for us. Just a few things from their program. 50% of all employees in van pools are carpools, and they achieved a low 67% rate of single-occupant vehicle travel. So they have van pools, compressed work week, incentives. They have a great marketing communication program. They provide year-round messages about carpools, van pools, and trip reduction. And in 2012, they were awarded the gold medal for best workplaces for commuters, so they have won the gold again this year. So congratulations to Central Arizona Project. Okay, the city of Northport here in Florida. So they have some programs that have brought around some really great success for both employee recruitment and retention. So a few of their programs that they have the 10-hour work week for their police and fire. The city employees can ride the SCAT buses for free, which that's their bus system. They do some other creative things, $100,000 in sidewalk expansion every year, bicycle racks. They have park-like settings along the roadways. You can see from some of the photos, you can see how beautiful it is there, and the city really works to enhance the transportation options for everyone. So they've done a great job, and we really commend them for their efforts as a city. Okay, and let's see, the city of Northport again. They have just a few more things that they have. They have the preferred parking program, express bus service to Sarasota and Venice, bus shelters. You can see when events are held there, they work with the local commuter services of Florida here, and so they have, as you can see, the BWC banner that they put out, and they do some really innovative awards there. Okay, CompuWare Commuter Assistance Center, and so that's CompuWare is the company, and this is their Commuter Assistance Center, and you can see there that they're having, in the photo, a 2002 Commuter Challenge, and so there were some excellent results that were in their application from that, and they really, focused on doing some extra things for their employees throughout the race, and that was reflected in their application. You can see their Local Motion logo at the top of this slide. And some program highlights I'll go through. They have a full-time on-site commuter center, 15% of employee participation in an alternative mode. They were the winner of the 2013 Commuter Challenge for Southeast Michigan, so that was another award that they won. You can see them with their awards in one of the photos. They also feature, one of the criteria we have is if you feature your BWC logo, they have that on all their marketing signs. And then some of the other benefits for employees are bike racks and showers, pre-tax benefits, and guaranteed ride home. Okay, and moving on to Legoland, which is also located here in Florida. And they did several innovative new projects this year. They promote BWC and commuter program initiatives to their other entertainment properties in Vegas and Atlanta, so that's good. They're spreading the word outside of their site. And I had the honor to attend one of their big kickoff events as they were announcing a new transit route, which is in some of the photos that you can see below. So that was a lot of fun and a lot of great PR for them. They have healthy initiatives to encourage walking and bicycling. They also have free unlimited access transit use for all model citizens and park guests staying at the partnering hotels. And they're always looking for new things to do. So their ridership is high, and they're always looking to implement new programs. So they've really done a great job. And then we'll move on here to Mayo Clinic, which is located in Rochester, Minnesota. They've been a long-time BWC member and Race to Excellence winner. And so this year, they told us a little bit about some of the things that they did. They're looking at options with the Destination Medical Center, partnering with the city of Rochester and the state of Minnesota, which is great. They added an additional 20 bike racks to accommodate U-locks. They also, again, partnered with Rochester Public Transit, the city, the commuter bus service. They provided presentations at departmental meetings There's a partnership with Mayo Clinic and the Rochester City Lines, and then of course their ridership does continue to increase. And we do, and if you'll notice, if you look through one of the BWC brochures, we have a quote from one of their representatives on how BWC is working to help them. And they really worked to promote the BWC logo, which was great because they used that brand of BWC. They had articles in This Week at Mayo, the new employee orientation presentations, and they have all of their BWC awards proudly displayed in the Card Access office where employees purchase their bus passes. So part of this ceremony is to give you some ideas, too, for what you're going to do next year. So I think from the slides we've seen so far, there are just some great ideas that you can take back with you. Okay, South Seas Island Resort, which is located in beautiful Captiva Island, Florida. You can see the bicycle there with the basket. Lots of people riding their bikes around that resort. And so they concentrated on using the brand, too. So they used it in their newsletters, on their music monitors, and they discussed it in their monthly green calendar, and they also promote it through their HR department, and they display the awards that they get also. And so, you know, you can see by the photos how beautiful that area is, but you can see all the vans in the photo at the top right. You can see the van pullers in the bottom left lined up in front of the van. So they also offer a carpool incentive and provide 14 vans to bring associates to work. That's really a great achievement. And they also provide transponders with unlimited discount programs. And so this year they set up a program to ensure maximum occupancy by combining van pulls when resort occupancy drops and thus workforce needs to drop. So they're and they wanted to make sure they knew they're very fortunate to have the assistance of some other commuter services and the van pool service there. So congratulations, South Seas. Next we move on to the state of Arizona, the Office of Travel Reduction Programs, and they serve about 20,000 state employees. And Abigail Cooksey Williams there is the manager, and we've worked with them for many years, and they have Abigail and her team have developed a really great program. Naveen actually hosted with them a webinar that was held during one of their meetings, and so she was able to virtually speak to a lot of the members there, and that did produce some new members. So Abigail did a good job with that and getting some more members to BWC. And so really it means to them, as you can see on her slide, great webinars, access to professional sources, tools for recruitment, the race for excellence, latest information available on TDM topics, and we like this fantastic staff at the end. And congratulations, State of Arizona and Abigail. Okay, next we have Tyndall Oliver and Associates. They were one of our best ofs, so they have racked up a lot of golds and the best of last year, and they're just a pleasure to work with. You can see all of the innovative things that they did, and I'm sure many of you have attended one of the presentations because Laura, who you can see in the photo on one of the little trading cards that they made for their employees, has been great to really share the program. And if you're interested in seeing those, we have those archived in video recorded format. And again, some things they did new, they implemented a WorkFlex program. They provide training and equipment for company-wide telecommuting. Again, they organize these great commuter challenges that are very creative. So the Commuter Bowl 2013, Dump the Pump. They promote BWC through Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. And then they also, one of their other sites also was awarded Best Workplaces for Commuter Status in the Orlando area. And congratulations to them once again. Yale New Haven Hospital, congratulations to you. You can see from their slide they're going to share some of their transportation demand management programs. You can see they have just an array of things that they're doing, and they're increasing every year. So 15% of some of the highlights include 15% of staff committed to using TDM for 100% of work transportation needs, 15% of staff committed to using TDM for 50% of work transportation needs, and 4% of staff use telecommute at least 2.5 times per week. So they have some really great incentives. They have TDM fares. They find new alternative methods of transportation. They have the WorkSmart initiative, reduction of energy consumption. So we've seen just some really great programs for them. And again, they have been a member for several years. A few more of their programs. They have a commuter bus service to 9 surrounding community lots, 14 bike parking racks, including 3 covered and car key secure bike garages, dedicated and reserved van pool carpool spaces, zip car with no employee registration, and so they have just an array of things which leads to their gold status today. Okay, Naveen, that is all. Again, I'm going to congratulate all of the gold employers, and again, please stay around because we're going to announce the best of. But I'm going to turn the time over to Naveen. She's going to go through supporting agencies and universities. Naveen.
Thank you, Julie. Our supporting agencies. We have Commuter Link,
Naveen, I believe that you've lost your audio.
When did I lose it? Do I need to go back?
Yeah, okay. I couldn't hear any of the names.
I'm sorry. Okay. Our supporting agencies that won the gold status: Commuter Link, Commuter Services of Florida, Fairfax County, Piedmont Authority for Regional Transportation, and Greater Valley Forge TMA, the Suburban Transit Network, known as Transnet. And we'll go through highlights of each supporting agency accomplishments. And I don't want to do anybody any injustice, and the list is very long of accomplishments. We're so grateful that you let us know what you're doing, but we have to move on, so I'm just going to say some highlights for each one of the supporting agencies. For Commuter Link, I underlined this particular accomplishment because they had developed a contingency travel option which helped the healthcare workers find alternative routes and alternative transit routes even when there is some incident with the weather. And the way they define it is if the issues are hurricanes or winter weather or transit strikes, all registered employees can either call them up or log in, and they get up-to-date matches for ride-sharing and carpooling, and also they can ask for help if they needed alternate transit routes. So the most important thing was to get the healthcare workers to the hospitals and the nursing homes that they need to be, despite of the difficulties of the weather or the storms. And Commuter Link wanted us to know that they have recruited more and more hospitals and nursing homes and have increased participation. I want to just highlight the testimony of one of their participants that she started carpooling after Hurricane Sandy, the Superstorm Sandy, because of gas shortages, and she's been carpooling ever since. So this is a good testimony from an individual, and that's who we want to serve. So thank you, Commuter Link, for adding that. Commuter Services of Florida. Of course, as you heard before from several employees that work with Commuter Services, they have a very aggressive marketing program, and they call their potential employers or people that they work with partners. So they want to assist the employers with their BWC designation, and they do it through customized programs. They help the partners establish new commuter benefits, park and ride lots, and they help even in the designation of BWC to their partners. So they help out their employers one-on-one to reach the status of being a BWC designee. And from their aggressive marketing campaign, they do workshops. They mentor other commuter programs on recruitment and selling and implementation of BWC program. And as Julie mentioned before, they are mentoring commuter programs in Vegas, in Delaware, in Pennsylvania, and kind of training them how to market and reach out to employers in other places. So thank you for doing that. Also, they facilitated and implemented the University Transit Pass. They added more and more employers to the BWC, and they really help other employers, as I mentioned, around the country, not just in Florida. Our presenter, Marcus, he highlighted what Fairfax County is doing, and I want to just reiterate that their continuous effort in recruiting employers to best workplaces. We are very connected and coordinated with their efforts, and they have goals that they work very hard to accomplish. And as Marcus said, they added 40 new Fairfax County BWC employers within the last couple of years, and that's a great accomplishment. And as Marcus shared, that employers really appreciate that they are in award ceremonies and they are getting recognized for their efforts. This is a screenshot, as Marcus shared, about the studio piece, and we see the BWC logo there, and we see also, I want you to note the floor mat that they have, and it has our BWC logo on it and best workplaces for commuters, and it was specially made for Fairfax County, so they really put a great effort into highlighting what BWC is and recruiting more people to be recognized by BWC. PART, the Piedmont, I'm sorry. PART, the marketing of PART really has reached great levels, and I wanted to recognize them for doing just innovative and creative things to reach out to other employers. For example, part of in addition to what you see on the screen, and there is a lot of efforts, we want to just highlight that they are adding, they have a checklist that makes applying for the BWC a whole lot easier, so they're assisting in that. And they have BWC featured in all their mailings, and we thank them for that. And the other thing, and I know they made a short video that highlights, they made 2 videos. One is a summary that tells people what BWC is and how you can apply for it. And the other one is how they help other employers get to BWC. So the first one, and I apologize, I know they submitted their actual video, but we couldn't show it here, so I took some screenshots of the video so you all can see how they went about it. And I added, when you get a copy of this presentation, you can go to their YouTube site and see the video. So the first one was introducing best workplaces for commuters, and they had interviews with employers that have successfully completed the designation. The second video was about all the employers that they had reached out to and have been designated, and as well as testimonials. So it's a very creative effort, and the reason I think they did that was just watching a video explains to people who want to be designees how they can go about it if a picture is worth 1,000 words, I don't know, a video is worth more, I guess. So that was the premise of that effort, and they did a wonderful job. But I want to also say that their direct mailing reached more than 5,000 employers in the region. So that's really a great accomplishment as well. I apologize, this didn't come out right, but as we can see, this is the TMA of the Greater Very Force. I'm sorry. And I just wanted to highlight that they also have multiple award ceremonies that recognizes other employers that participated in BWC and given a lot of their efforts in meeting our standards. And this is just a little bit about the organization, that they wanted you to know that they reach out to so many people and so many employers, and they are recognizing them for their designee as BWC. The pictures we see are of them managing several, an entire shuttle system for employees in the Vanguard group that employs more than 11,000 people, and they have taken over running the system, and it has been managing the shuttles for corporations, universities, local government, and have really had credit success. They credit their success to on-time performance, customer service, and constant review of integration of all modes of transportation. Also, they wanted us to know that the total number of riders at the close of the challenge was, at the close of the Race to Excellence challenge was 393, which is 3.5 times people who participated in 2012. So they have reached excellent numbers. And they also do a national bike, participate in the National Bike Challenge. And the total mileage for the challenge this year has been 258,000 miles. And of course, the participation and the total number of trips that participate in the challenge was more than 10,000. So that's a great way to get people together, get the community, biking community together, and have them network and coordinated effort, and we salute them for that. Transnet also wanted us to know their efforts in coordinating the transportation, and it includes many other organizations that they coordinate transportation for, and they participate in the Ride Eco program, and they purchase the passes, the transit passes, for any employee who wishes to participate, and that's a big achievement. Also, from their achievements, that they come up to 27% growth in their shuttle service ridership. And I wanted to just say that it was very impressive that they also work with the Persons with Disabilities program as part of their service to the community. And they schedule rides for shared rides and for persons with disabilities. And it's a very effective and have been very efficient program, as well as they offer travel training so that individuals who have not been familiar with using transit can use it on their own. And thank you to all our supporting agencies, and congratulations to all of you. And I'm giving it back to Julie to do the gold universities.
Okay, thanks, Naveen, and congratulations to all the winners so far. I'm going to now announce the gold universities. Boise State University in Idaho, Harvard University in Cambridge, Stanford University in California, University of California, Davis, University of California, Irvine, University of California, Los Angeles, University of California, San Francisco, University of North Carolina, Greensboro, University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, University of South Florida, and Virginia Tech. So, wow, that is an impressive list of universities, and it's really an honor to talk about the amazing programs that these universities have. Okay, first, Boise State University. You can see the beautiful picture there. They have an incredible campus there in Boise, and they're only 3 blocks from the state capitol, and they're recognized as a bike-friendly community by the Bike League, and also a bike-friendly university. Those are great recognitions. We're working on some of those here, and so that's great that they have gone through the process. Just a little bit of information so you get an idea. There's 23,000 students. 10% live on campus with a median age of 23. And they wanted to highlight their bicycle amenities because they have this great program going on. They have a bike shop on campus. You can see some of the photos of the bike cages, and they have corrals, and they have 2 free compressed air stations and a bike fix-it station. Those are becoming very popular on campuses. We piloted one here also at USF, and so those we're seeing a lot of our universities really encourage bicycling along with Boise State. They have 27 convenient bike racks, good number, and let's see, they have this culture of continuous improvement for bicyclists and pedestrians on campus. And so congratulations to Boise State for your gold status, and we're glad you're part of our BWC community. Next we have Harvard, and I like the heading there, Harvard is full of smart commuters. You can see from the photos some of their really innovative things they have there. I see that fix-it bike station there. Everyone has kind of a different color, so it's fun to see the different stations. They have support for 12 Hubway bike share stations and 40% discount for members of the Harvard community, and bike share is another big one we're seeing. So Harvard has that program. A couple other highlights they have here. They have 35 Zip cars around campus. That's a pretty impressive number with 10,000 active members. They have over 7,000 transit passes per month distributed with a 50% subsidy, and I would agree with their statement here. No wonder over 85% choose not to travel in an SOV. So that is pretty incredible. Let's see, and they just shared a little bit. I'll go over these some new initiatives, increased participation in the BWC brand promotion, which you know is part of your application when you fill it out, and this is what made them gold. They implemented emergency ride home program for all green commuters. They established a bike commuter benefit program offering bike commuters up to a $240 per year bike expenses. Initiated discount Hubway bike share annual membership. They installed numerous bike racks and bike repair stations, and they added 5 Zip cars to their already huge fleet. They celebrated, let's see, increased participation, just a few highlights. The numbers are really impressive. 775 Harvard Hubway members since May. 1,700 employees signed up for emergency ride home, 7,000 transit passes, 3,000 additional Harvard Zip car members added. And then they proudly display our BWC brand. In many ways, they presented the award at the new employee orientation. The BWC badge was added to the new Commuter Choice website. So congratulations, Harvard. Again, a great program. Okay, Stanford. Stanford was our, when we started the Best Of program, they were one of our first Best Of universities. And so their programs, too, along with the other 2 I described, are just really incredible. The universities just have such great programs going on and serve as examples to everyone. This year, once again, they had some new incentives they rolled out. The Commute Club rolled out new high-end membership gifts for 10-year members and new gifts for all members. So you can see some of the gifts there, I believe. New membership gifts, yes. Timbuktu messenger bag, bike lights, blanket and mugs, some really awesome gifts to give. They had new promotions. They have a new app called MyBeats that gives walk and bike commuters chances to win cash prizes also. So you can see the incentives are really working there. And they did some additional outreach. They had free transit parking promotion. They had numerous events. They sent emails. So they really have this great program that is just, you know, getting better each year. And then we just love this because the BWC logo was prominently featured on all their buses. You can see the photo there. And so that's very impressive for us that, you know, our logo is being featured as those buses go around campus. And they had some other extended things. They have new electric buses, extensive bicycle safety outreach, so all kinds of great things going on there at Stanford. So congratulations. Okay, another one, UC Davis Transportation and Parking Services. You can see from some of their photos, some of their great programs. You know, they have one of the UC Davis van pool vehicles. You can see and then approximately 1,400 UC Davis commuters travel by carpools and van pools. Let's see, you can see the Go Club offers complimentary or occasional use parking permits. They have these great bike lockers you can see in the bottom photos, and lockers are sold to the Go Club members at a discounted rate. You can see some of the bike storage there with the leave your car at home and join today Go Club. And then another good visual here for you in the audience. You can see some of their events and some of the items that they distributed. They had informational materials at their Campus Maze Bike Month event. The Go Club Refer a Friend promotion was a hit. So they had all kinds of great events going on that really help support the BWC logo and other efforts. So congratulations to UC Davis again, another longtime BWC member. University of California at Irvine. So they have another amazing program. You can see from some of the photos I'll go through. And again, you're going to have a copy of this presentation, so if you're really interested in going through, you can read each slide. I'm just going to cover some of the highlights. 21 van pools, over 1,650 University Bus Pass users, 19 car share vehicles with over 3,000 users. You can see they just have a program. And again, these programs are growing each year, so it's very impressive. And some things that they did, you can see this is just a great collage visual of some of the things that they did. They have their efforts that just encourage their employee participation, and you can see what they did for bike helmets. You can see some of their logos there. Anteaters Share the Ride. They have some really creative and great things that go on each year, and we know that we need some of these fun things to keep our commuters and our customers happy and just to get them excited about what they're doing with using our offerings. So again, congratulations, University of California, Irvine, for your great program. Okay, and let's see, this one is just talks a little bit about how they love walking. You can see the Tri-Transit. We're giving away 700 free flash passes. They have the Bruin Commuter Club. So some great visuals there with the I Love Walking campaign. Okay, and let's see, this is just to make sure this is for UCLA's program. So congratulations, UCLA. You can see there again that they have a change in employee mode split, which is very impressive. They have the Bike UCLA program going on. And I like that you can see there's the 39 on it, Cyclist Today. It's actually a counting system. And so that's another very creative message that they have there at UCLA. Congratulations again to them for your very impressive program. Okay, University of California at San Francisco for your transportation services again. You can see some of their creative graphics. You know, great things going on there. And this slide goes through a lot of their programs. I'll provide, again, just a few highlights for the audience. 16 shuttle routes, Wi-Fi available on 3 routes, 2.5 million annual shuttle boardings. They categorize these into shuttles, rideshare, and sustainability. So 1,035 bicycle stalls, 6,206 registered bikes. They have all kinds of things going on, 18 city car share vehicles, an emergency ride home program. Just to highlight the number in their pre-tax program, 2015. They have 33 active in-house van pools, 105 reserved carpool van pool stalls, 52 commute club members. So you can see by all of their statistics there that they're really moving forward. They've added many programs this year. They've used the BWC brand, and they've, along with the other universities that I just highlighted, they are also a leader. Okay, this one is University of North Carolina at Greensboro. And you can see there some of the different partners that they have. You can see it's becoming very popular for campuses to have Zimride and then to have some type of car sharing. It looks like they have Zipcar. They have reserved spots for electric vehicles. They have the carpool spots. They utilize Google Transit. They partner with PART, which we talked about in another section. And so there's just some great partnerships going on there with everything that they do. And this I was excited about because a couple things. The BWC logo is displayed on all 16 campus fleet buses. And so here's another university that is using the BWC brand and displaying it on their buses. So it's just amazing to me. We're really getting that brand going and that recognition of what everyone is doing on a national basis to promote these just really great programs. And then you can see in the graphic, they're proud to be the first bicycle-friendly university in the state and the 2012 top university for BWC in the nation. I should mention they did get a best of last year. So they were the second best of. Stanford was the first, and then we had UNCG as the second best of. So they're probably displaying that. Okay, sustainable commuting programs at Penn. And so Brian Shaw, we work with him quite a bit. And so we're going to go through some of the programs that he has there. He has the Lucy Circulator Shuttle and Intermodal Connector. And he has car sharing. They have both Zipcar and Enterprise on their campus. They have some great van pooling going on. You know, if you go to campus, you'll see the bike repair stations, the showering facilities. You know, they really have it all. And also they have bike sharing. And so we're seeing that again, as I mentioned, become popular on campuses. And so some of the campuses to really move forward have it going strong, and some of the campuses are just starting. And so you can see from this slide that Brian gave us, they really have a good, strong program going there. Okay, and again, you can see that they do use the brand as they market their programs on campus. Their bike programs are going very strong. They have an occasional parking pass, and this is something that many universities are looking at doing from some of the contacts I've received. So they have this occasional parking pass program that really helps out with people using other commute choices. And so you can see there's some different images there. They have the bike repair stations also, which is great. And just a lot of new things going on and a lot of great ways to get all the students there at Penn to look at sustainable commuting and to really make the choice to do that. And they've been a great partner with BWC. So we congratulate you for your status as a BWC university. And then here, this is us at the University of South Florida here in Tampa. Just a really, a list of all the things we do. Again, we were excited to get our first bicycle repair station. And bicycling, we're moving forward with some good initiatives here. We have car sharing vehicles and Zimride. And of course, we utilize the BWC brand as much as possible. And Bike Share is coming to campus. We're hoping this year or next year, so that's going to be another innovative program that we hope is going to work out for us. Okay, Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech has been a long-time BWC member, and again, we are proud to congratulate them with the gold BWC status. So you can see they just have a lot of different programs. Again, the popular bike repair station that everyone loves and the students love. They have smart cycling workshops. They have the Hokey Bike Hub. They have an active commute celebration where everyone gets together. So again, biking on a lot of campuses is very strong, and that's so great because active transportation is really important to our health, to the health of our students and our faculty and staff, and so it's very commendable that all the universities are looking at ways to encourage this. And then they also received the Bicycle Friendly University, so they got bronze status, and so that's great to see that they also have another award. You can see they have the Blacksburg Transit, they have a lot of bike racks on campus. They have van pools. They've provided a picture there. You can see all the people lined up to get into the van, and they have car sharing on campus also. So congratulations, Virginia Tech. It's so exciting to have all of these innovative universities. I know I can't say enough from your slides, and I know there's so much more that you're doing than were on the slides. So again, congratulations, and we plan on providing some short case studies for everyone. Okay, Naveen, I'm going to turn it over to you for the Best of Awards, and we're almost finished with the awards ceremony. So I know everyone's excited to see who won the Best of out of all the categories. So Naveen, are you there?
Yes, I'm excited as well to announce.
You're excited as well. I know, wasn't that impressive? I just can't say enough about all the programs, and it's just very exciting to have everyone supporting us at Best Workplaces for Commuters. So I'll turn the time over to you. I know everyone's waiting.
For the Best of Awards, the Employer Award, Best of Employer Award goes to the state of Arizona. And I know time is precious and I wanted to recognize all you do, but there will be time for that later, maybe in a later webinar. Best of Supporting Agency Award goes to Commuter Services of Florida. And the Best of University Award is going to University of California in San Francisco. So congratulations to these three agencies, and we commend you for all your outstanding efforts in providing, supporting, and working hard at getting commuter benefits out there.
And again, Naveen, I just want to let everyone know your medals will be on their way soon. So everyone gets a medal. It's an engraved medal and along with a certificate. So you'll be receiving those in the mail. We do have a press release that we're going to post. So if you're interested in working with us to get as much press as you can regarding your award, please contact me, but we'll also have the press release that you can utilize that after this will be uploaded onto our website. And also just another bit of news. Phil Winters, who I know all of you know, is updating the commuter benefits brief right now, and it's going to be available by early February. So that's going to be available to all our members by download, and if you're interested in getting more copies to hand out to others who you're encouraging to become BWC members, we can also send those to you. We do have the evaluation up online right now, so if you please fill that out. It looks like most people have stayed through the whole ceremony. Please fill that out and give us some suggestions. Tell us what you liked, and we want to make sure that you're getting the recognition you need. And again, what we're going to do is the three best ofs. We're going to put that together in a webinar so you can hear more about their programs. I know you couldn't get all the information from the 2 slides. And then any of you who would like to be featured in a webinar, please contact me. And I'll also send out an email just asking you if you're interested, because we really want to highlight what you're doing. This really creates an effect that people see what you're doing and then they want to do it. and we've seen that with our best ofs and our gold winners, is that if someone sees something like maybe a university is doing, they want to do it also. And so it's just really great that everyone's serving as leaders in our industry. So keep in touch with me, keep in touch with Phil and Naveen. And again, congratulations. We are just very lucky to have all of you as partners with us. And so good luck with the next race. We'll be kicking that off, right, Naveen, soon?
Yes.
So they can get ready to race again.
Absolutely.
And, yes. And so everyone have a great day, and it was really a great time for Naveen and I to host this for you.